should be a doctor, right? You could be a lawyer, I mean, right? You be a pro athlete. Got to go to college, right? All great things take time. Check this out, okay? To be a doctor. Because people think, Primerica takes so much time. You ever heard people say that? It takes so much time, so much dedication, so much focus. Really? Okay, look. Doctor, your bachelor's degree, you got to get that first. That's $30,000 to $40,000, what that costs, right? Then you got to do 8 to 10 years of medical school, making no money during that time. You invest $100,000 to $300,000 in medical school, right?
Yep.
The average doctor starts making money between 31 and 34 years old. They average $131,000 to $172,000 a year on average. Okay. Now, what's a middle class income today?
160.
160. Doctors make middle class incomes. Is that unbelievable? Is that unbelievable?
Yes. Yes, it
Okay.
is.
We're talking about the ones who are employees, which are most doctors. See, a lot of people think all these doctors make all this money. That is not that much money. They don't make that much money. Some do. There are some that do. The average doctor is not 100% debt-free of student loans until ages 40 to 45. So profit doesn't even start till 45 years old, after 25-year investment. And you think a 5-year focus of making sure you have 12 to 16 appointments booked, showing up to every single meeting is a big sacrifice. Okay? I look at my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law is a successful dentist in Denver. His cash flow is very good. Just again, I was talking about my parents this the other day, right? And I go, Mom, look at Heath, right? He's successful. Yeah, he did your teeth, huh? You know, he was here in St. George, okay? So Clyde knows him. So he's successful. He does well. He makes a good cash flow, but he's got a long way to go to pay off his practice and stuff that he bought and his student loans. Like, he hasn't really started making profit yet, and he won't until he's about 40 years old. Okay? I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad to be a doctor. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying he made a bad move. I'm just, okay? I don't want you to get the wrong impression here. Somebody go, hey, I'm not ripping on him. Because I respect him. I think it's great, right? We need good dentists and doctors. Okay, lawyers. Bachelor's degree, same thing. 5 to 8 years of law school, making no money. Invest $100,000 to $200,000 in law school. The average lawyer starts making money between 29 and 31. They only make about $91,000 to $132,000 a year. You're right? Average attorney is not 100% debt-free until they're 40. Profit starts at age 40 after a 20-year investment. Olympians. Average Olympian practices 310 days a year for at least 4 hours a day, 6 years before they ever step foot on an Olympic floor. Pro athletes. Baseball players make $350 to $600 per month while playing pro ball before they ever get drafted to the big leagues, if they ever do, right? On average, for the ones who make it, it takes 3 to 5 years before they get drafted to the big leagues. 3 to 5 years of that. Primerica, we don't judge based on background or degree. Invest $99.25 a month to run your business. The average Primerican starts making money right away as soon as you make $101, right? You made a profit. The average Primerican is debt-free right away, no business loans, right? So if you just compare this, right? Going to a 4-year university, okay, versus Primerica University. You guys get this? This is just talking about the Coopers in 4 years of making over $500,000 total over that time period. $8,000 to $10,000 a month forever guarantee. Legacy for family guarantee. This is from the Coopers. But you guys get the idea there, right? Okay? Make sense? So we try to build a resume in your business, right? Okay. All right. So, I want to show you guys something cool here that Casey shared on the team captain call. I'll give you guys a tool here to use. All right, hey, pass these out, will you? You guys? Pass these back. Okay, what I want to do here is I want to show you guys, first of all, you really got to master prospecting. We get paid to prospect. So if we get paid to prospect, what does that mean you should probably get really good at?
Prospect.
And if you become a professional at prospecting, you'll make professional athlete money in this business. Okay, so I would really master prospecting, which I listen to the prospecting appointment setting CD a million times, get that stuff down, overcoming objections. how to be, how to think. I'll talk about that in more in just a second. But I wanted to go over this little interview questionnaire. So when you meet somebody one-on-one, you kind of know how to do an interview. So if I was sitting down doing an interview, this is what I would basically do. Okay, now I just kind of drew this up today. But I would have this in front of me. Okay, so I'd print a bunch of these out, and I'd have it, and I would take notes as I'm interviewing the person. So let's say I was interviewing Damon. Okay. So Damon, thank you very much for meeting with me today. Write his name in here.
I want to get wait, before you. I mean, so this is someone you're just interviewing. This.
Yep.
Is he right market or he doesn't really matter?
Don't know yet. Just starting interviewing. I don't know. Just pretty met the dude.
Well, I mean, usually when you set up the interview, you kind of.
Yeah. No, I mean yeah, exactly. This would be if I was meeting somebody one-on-one. I couldn't get a KT or something with them for whatever reason. Okay. So I can only get. Obviously, if I met Damon and I found out he's married and I can set up the KT, I'm going to go straight to the KT. I'm going to go straight to the appointment, preferably. But if I can't do that, this would be what I would do instead. Okay. So, or maybe your daytime activity when you're full-time, you'd do a bunch of these. So maybe, you have a tough time getting husband and wife together for a week or two, but you want to create interest, you want to meet with them. During your daytime, you do two to three of these a day if you're full-time. 2 or 3 a day. So Damon, thanks for meeting with me today. I appreciate it. And I'd ask them a couple questions about themselves. So, how long you lived in the area, what brought you here, what did your parents do for a living? I like to ask what their parents did for a living. Kind of gives me an idea how they might be raised and how they might think, and kind of gives me an idea, right? How many kids you have? What does your wife do? I would ask those kind of questions, get to know them. I say, well, Damon, look, let me tell you why we're in business, okay? 95% of the population is never going to be able to retire out there. Are you aware of that?
No.
You're not aware of that?
I didn't know.
Okay. Did you know most people are in trouble financially?
Had an idea.
Yeah, most people do, right? The nation is in big, big trouble. 95% will not retire today. And we're the only company that exists that puts together strategies that actually work, that will allow those people to become financially independent. And what we're doing over the next 10 years, Damon, is we're opening about 400 branches to help serve this market, and we're the only company that's doing that. So that's why I'm meeting with you today, okay? Now, Damon, let me ask you a question. What are you looking for right now? Are you looking more for another job, or are you looking more for a career?
Career.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Career, just because I don't want just a job, like just a dead-end daily grind thing. I want to do something I can be proud of.
Okay. So you want to be proud. And I would take notes. I would write this stuff down, and I'd have him see me writing it down. Because I want him to know it's important what he's telling me, okay? You know, it's something you can be proud of. Why else would you want to have a career versus a job?
Probably give you more freedom, I think.
More freedom?
Yeah.
More permanency?
Yeah.
You don't want to be laid off every few years looking for another job all the time? Okay. Another question I have, Damon. Would you rather, if you had the choice, and let's use McDonald's as an example, would you rather work at a McDonald's and be an employee, or would you rather be the owner of the McDonald's and own the McDonald's?
I'd rather own it.
How come? You'd rather own it? How come?
Probably it's the same reason. Like you're an owner, you're I guess you can be proud of something that you built. I guess don't have to be there all the time.
So freedom?
Yeah, definitely.
Freedom's a big one. Why else would you want to be the owner?
I think it would just freedom is a big one. I think just give me more family opportunity.
Okay. Is making money important to you?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
You think you make more money as an owner?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so more money. Okay, any other reasons why you'd be an owner versus an employee?
Maybe be able to take a longer than a week's vacation.
Okay. So if you could qualify for an owner position, you'd be interested in that. Okay. Now I haven't even told them who we really are yet, have I? And you don't need to. Okay. Damon, look. Here's the thing. We don't give out these regional vice president positions I'm talking to you about to anyone. Only 2% will actually qualify for these ownership positions or $100,000 positions. Why am I doing this?